Hey everyone, Mario again, coming at you with another vlog. As you can tell from up there, it is my Black Friday 2016 haul. Now, before I get into this, there were a couple things I bought on the PlayStation Network, mainly the Mega Man thing for PlayStation 4 and Dragon Ball Xenoverse, because they were on sale. I saved a lot on that. But this is mainly the physical stuff I've gotten. I also got this month's loot crate, with stuff is out of the line of sight, so depending on how I edit this, I might show the picture right about here of the stuff that came with it, but I'm not going to grab it. Anyway, most of this comes from Walmart, but a couple of the things are from Amazon. I will note that when I show it. There's a lot of stuff, probably my biggest haul yet. I'm going to start with the DVDs. Continuing my 80s Ninja Turtle collection. Here we go. It is volume 6. I'm sure I don't have that one. I have the later ones. I think this is the one before the last ones I have. Should be just a couple more to go and I'll have them all. Then I also got seasons 1, 2, and 3 of Sons of Anarchy. I'm sure they probably had more, but I didn't want to spend too long looking. I got these today. I'll know... some of these I got last night, some of these I got today, obviously, because when you go the night of, they time you, but when you go the next night, when you have to pick over through the leftovers, they don't. Thank goodness. Okay, this is one I got last night. A double feature of Child's Play 2 and Child's Play 3. I've never had these films in my collection yet. At least, an official release. Now I do. There's not really any features on them, which sucks, but hey, at least I got them in my collection. I would get that one box set thing, but I don't want to get Seed of Chucky in my collection. And if I get Bride of Chucky, I'll just get the normal release if it has good features. If not, I got a VHS over there that works for now. I do want to get Child's Play 1 on Blu-ray, that special edition someday. Until then, my VHS still works. Plus, I have a rip. This one I was a little surprised to see in there, but yep, I got to start collecting this series somehow, so I decided, yeah, I'll get it. It is collection number 1 of One Piece. This is an anime / manga that basically started my second wave of anime manga interest. Other ones they'd include in that group are Dragon Ball, Naruto, Hikaru no Go, Yu-Gi-Oh! And there was a couple other ones in there, but those are the ones that pop up to mind. Now this is the Funimation dub. I have only seen a couple random episodes of this dub, and it was later episodes. And the only episodes I've seen from this part of the series were the 4Kids dub. I know, feel bad. So I look forward to watching this. In case anyone's wondering, it covers right up until they get Sanji on the crew. So first 26 episodes. Then next, another show I've been meaning to start collecting. They had more ones that I saw last night. I wish I had grabbed them now, because then I'd have most of the series already. It is season 1, 2, and 3 of The Walking Dead. Thus far, I've only watched this season thus far, but it's a show I really want to catch up on. I'll probably rewatch this season. I might do more talks on it. If I do, I'll probably do like a small episode giving an overview about the world and all that, then go and do specific ones, but we'll see. And this is the last one of the DVDs that I got. The rest of these are going to be Blu-rays. Well, other than this one other one, excuse me. This one I got last night. I wanted to see if I could find the Blu-ray of this, but I couldn't find it. But this works for now. It's a film I've been meaning to watch. It is Southpaw. And this is the last of the DVDs from Walmart. I'm actually surprised I found this there today, but I'm glad I did, because I've been meaning to get this show in my collection. Now, I don't know how many people actually enjoyed this show when it came on. It only lasted one season. They could have gone with a second season, but from what I hear, it was scheduling conflicts with all the actors, so they decided not to do one. They could always, down the road, decide to do another one. Probably make more sense to wait a few years to do a second season, considering the cliffhanger the show ends on. But the show, of course, is Camelot. Because it being canceled, the fact that it says first season right there is kind of funny now. But I like this show. I haven't watched it since it had its little run, so I don't know what my thoughts on this might be. I'll probably give it a watch after I've read through my Once and Future King book and watched a couple other King Arthur movies. Because the only one I've really seen is The Sword and the Stone, which is one of my favorite Disney films. If I did a top 10, it'd be on there. Now, these next three I got on Amazon with a... If you buy 3 of these selected ones, you get them for $30. Okay. First up is Anoha, Season 1 and 2 of George Lopez. For the longest time, this is the only box set of the series that was out. But, starting somewhere. Has some interesting features, and Inside the Comic Mind, and then a gag reel. Been a while since I've watched the show, so I look forward to revisiting it sometime. Another show that I started to collect the seasons for, but then I stopped. I only had the first season, but this is years ago. And hopefully I'll be able to finish this collection soon. It, of course, is The Fresh Prince of Bel-Air. And just reading through a lot of the episode stuff in this season, this is probably the season that I've watched the least amount of episodes from. But then again, maybe just reading the synopsis doesn't click, but actually watching the episodes will be like, oh, I remember that episode. Now, this next one is a show I've only seen a couple select episodes from, and that was 10 years ago when my other grandmother was still alive. It's a show I've been meaning to watch, and since season 1 of the show was on there, I said, might as well start somewhere. It, of course, is the Emmy Award-winning, groundbreaking comedy series, All in the Family. Definitely a fodder for an episode of Martux. And now, I got 2 video games last night, so I'll get them out of the way real quick. Ones I've been meaning to get. They were both $8, by the way. The PlayStation 3 version of Kingdom Hearts HD 2.5. Now I have both of them. And the PlayStation 4 version of Final Fantasy X X2 HD. Been meaning to get this one, but I saw this, I'm like, yoink. These are the only video games I had any interest in that I did not already have. They had Skyrim, but I already had it. Anyway, these next ones are all Blu-rays. I'm going to separate them by when I got them. I'm going to start with the ones I got last night. These are all films I haven't seen yet, but have been on the to-watch list, and I said, nah, what the heck, I'll get them. First is the film that Leonardo DiCaprio finally won an Academy Award for, The Revenant. After that, we got Ridley Scott's last space film, The Martian. And then we got a film from this year that I was a little surprised to see there, but then not surprised. It is the Shane Black directed film starring Russell Crowe and Ryan Gosling, The Nice Guys. These are from today. Now, these first 2 are films I have been meaning to get in my collection. At first I found the DVDs of them and I grabbed them, and then as I was looking through them more, I found the Blu-rays there, and I'm like, the Blu-rays usually have better features on them, so I'll get them. It's only a couple bucks more. They, of course, have the Blu-rays for The Hobbit, The Desolation of Smaug, and The Hobbit, The Battle of the Five Armies. These are the theatrical cuts. I have not watched the extended cuts of any of these films yet. I'll probably wait until they have a box set of them and then get them and then give my thoughts on them. I mean, I've seen the second one, some of the scenes, and I'm like, okay, they should have left that in and cut out that other subplot. It would have made much more sense, but hey, that's just me. These next are films from this year that I both have to watch. One of them I'm thinking of waiting to watch it because I haven't seen the 2 preceding films, but that's this one, and you'll see why. It, of course, is Star Trek Beyond. Yes, this was in the Black Friday stuff. Even the lady that checked me out was... Let me rephrase that. The lady who was at the checkout register who processed my stuff today was like, this was that back there? Is this the new one? Yep. And I told her I saw it there, and I was like, yoink! I'm not going to let that out. It's the Blu-ray DVD combo one, and even has an ultraviolet on it. So I'm thinking of maybe just watching this going into it cold. I mean, I didn't really grow up with Star Trek. I was more of a Star Wars guy growing up. It's just more recently I've gotten into it. I mean, I've watched a bunch of reviews of the original series, Nostalgia Critic, Angry Video Game Nerd, all that jazz. and I have watched the first 2 episodes of the original series, so... And I have seen bits and pieces from the old movies, so... I know a little bit about it. I know enough about it, but I haven't seen the 2 preceding films. All I know about the 2 preceding ones is... First one from '09 said it was going to actually tell the untold story of how they met, and then it turned out to be a backdoor reboot. And second one is Con Redux. Now this next one is a film I've heard a lot of good things about, and I really look forward to watching this film, especially with its novelty, the novelty of the concept of this film. And of course it is Hardcore Henry. Ooh, I look forward to that one. Anyway, that is my Black Friday haul and foray in this video. Sorry about the delay in uploading new stuff like first impressions and all that. Most of this week I've been dealing with a sinus infection. You can kind of tell I'm still dealing with it a little bit. It's mainly the congestion part, and did not feel good at work. I'll probably do another video after this that I'll upload, talk about some other stuff, but just for now, the Everybody Loves Raymond video that I wrote and am in the middle of editing will be uploaded once it's done, hopefully by Sunday or Monday at the latest, but if not, sometime within the next week it should be up. And then the Martux TV that I had scheduled for December, at this rate it probably won't be till the end of the month that it's up, but if I am not able to do the ones I had planned for January, I do have a backup one already written, which, if that's the case, that will be the January one.